when the year 23 came for me, 2 years post-awakening, I strongly felt like a lot of people that were riding on the bus with me had to get off at the next stop due to insufficient funds, and I was right. But I underestimated the whole process. I don't know what I thought. I thought I was just going to transition from one to another. Oh no, that's not how it went. It was hell, actually. They all left one by one, but there was one thing they all did. What is one thing they all had in common? It was attacking my new identity. Chosen, if they attack your new identity, guess what? They ain't going with you. Yeah, hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. Now, what to do when the inevitable happens to you once you begin this journey of becoming your higher self, which is to attack your new identity. Let me tell you something. This is more common than you think. This is something that every advancing man and women experience or know very well. The moment, guys, you begin to change yourself, here comes the gaslighting, here comes the blaming, here comes the scapegoating, here comes, guys, their true nature. Actually, when people throw around this word change, I used to take it lightly back in the days, but now I'm very skeptical about this. Why? Because I know what real change means. Let me tell you something. When you begin to change yourself, you're not only changing yourself, you are changing your whole world. Basically, everything in it, including the people that you've grown so accustomed to. You know what I mean? Now, when you go around living normal life, socializing, doing your own thing, people will take a liking to you. In fact, you're gonna become the favorite. But guys, begin the process of elevation. This is when you begin to see people's true nature. The only way around this, guys, the only way, there's no other way, this is the only way, is that you have to part ways. There's no negotiation here. There's none to talk about. If you're gonna walk to become who you're meant to be, like I said in the intro, guys, a lot of people that are riding with you in your life have to get off. Now, this is not a bad thing. In fact, this is an evidence that you have grown. Now, those people that were in your life are no longer compatible with you energetically. Now, when energetically there's no sync, like, it doesn't match, there's none to say but to go their separate ways. Another thing that I discovered, or like another thing that my view has evolved, is when people say, oh man, it's like we've been married for 50 years or 60 years. I used to think that's a good thing. And I still think that's a good thing. But I also know that now that those people, they've either grown at the same capacity, which is rare, or it means those people have not grown or changed. In fact, one of the things that happens, guys, if you pay attention and watch a lot of movies about like people's biography and stuff, it's like a guy or like a famous person or whatever, a guy would ride with one girl until his success comes, or a woman would ride with a husband until like she becomes whatever. And then once they get to that place, it's like they have to part ways and divorce or whatever. I used to think that's so negative, but now I understand that is the right thing to do. If they're not elevating with you, guys, they cannot go with you to where you're going. This is important. This is very important, actually. But the one thing that will do, guys, is these people that have known you maybe your entire lives, these people will not live quietly. In fact, you yourself, the withdrawal that you're going to have from these people will be one of the hardest things you'll ever experience. Yeah, it's a little bit like drugs. You know, somebody that's like been using drugs for a long time, and then he decides to detox himself. Now this person goes through all these withdrawals. Just like that, guys, you're gonna have to go through withdrawals, make peace with it, put it to rest, and go to the next stage of your life. Now, let's get down to the points. Why is it so important for you to part ways with these people? First one is they will destroy your purpose. God damn it, they will. I'm telling you, they will. Why? Because usually your purpose does not align with your old self. Therefore, you need to change yourself in order for you to get to your purpose. You see what I'm saying? This is just how nature is. Actually, come to think about it, in different parts of my life, I've known different people, and all those different stages, I was doing different things, and I was in a different frequency. Therefore, I've known those people. Now, when I look back at it and think about it, if I'd known those people now, those people will destroy my purpose. Funny enough, that is one of the things that began to spread about me, which was very hurtful, by the way, to me, because these are the people that, like, I came through. This is my whole family. Yeah, no. And they're so religious, like Christians, some of them are even preachers. When I had questions, just questions about the belief, then they began to spread rumors about me. They began to say that, oh, this guy actually said, oh man, I watched one of your videos. It's all right, but you didn't say Jesus in there. And it's like, man, I'm going to ask you straight up. Are you a devil worshiper? I was so stunned by that statement. And guess what? I did not reply. And I still won't reply. I would never reply. The only thing that is, my friend, it's been nice knowing you, but I wish you all the best. Yeah, and that's important actually. That's important that you don't have any grudge, that you understand that that's his journey or her journey, and you got your own journey. Now, when you didn't know yourself, you did all these things, you hang around with these people, you talked about all these things. Now that you're on the elevation, you're on the next chapter of your life, guys. You become a person of purpose. When that purpose comes for you guys, understand you are the most blessed, and your only journey is to ask God and say, God, just show me the way so I can fulfill your wish in my life. And God says, don't worry about a thing. And even if they live, I shall provide more than you will ever need. Yeah.